The year is 1965. The 10-year war in Vietnam is about to take a very serious turn. President Kennedy announces a bombing campaign in the north called Operation Rolling Thunder. His chief of staff boasts that it will bomb them back into the Stone Age. GIs are dispatched for a war on the ground. The USA asks its allies for help. Prime Minister Menzies responds. On May 27th, the HMAS Sydney set sail with his first Australian troops bound for Vietnam.
Dear Mum and Dad, I got to Melbourne all right. We went straight to camp. You'll never guess what happened, mate. I went up to Billy Wilson. You remember the Wilsons? We lived next door to them as kids. Billy and I were best mates until they moved up north and we kind of lost track. Anyway, we're in the same unit, so I won't be by myself. Billy and I have a bet. Hey, by the way, have you heard the new song on the radio? It's number one in the barracks. I'll tell you what, they may just be Yanks, but that song they've got out sure does rouse the spirit of a bloke to hear it. Your affectionate son, Jack. I told Billy he won't even get a mention in dispatches. Just kidding. Actually, you know what? I'd back Billy in a fight any day over me. But don't tell him I said that. P.S. Mum, when you send a cake, can you make it a round one so you can fit some of your special toffees in the corner of the box to fill it up? P.P.S. How's Moses?
I don't want to see one VC. I only want to see you safe. I'll put in the toffee, although I'm afraid it might not be in very good condition by the time you get it, nor the cake. Father has taken it upon himself to look after your Moses, so he's well cared for. But you must take care of yourself, son. Your loving mother.
Dear Dad, we're stationed on the outskirts of Saigon. They gave us leave to go into town the other night, and the Yanks said they'd show us Aussies the ropes. Boy, what an eye-opener. I tell you, those sights are better imagined than described. You know, Billy meant a girl. He's been seeing her a bit lately. I keep telling him he's stupid. He shouldn't get too involved, but he just wouldn't bloody listen. Her name's Tweety. He's seen her quite a bit. But tell you what, don't show Mum this or whatever you do, because she'll worry that I'm getting this sort of trouble of hers, you know what I mean? P.S. You can't tell her this though. I got the cake all right, but you forgot the toffee.
Thoughts of valor and VCs. The boys go into battle, expecting them to be. These young men are forced to see and do things that are beyond whatever they thought war meant. They have no idea. It's not a question of do or die or medals. All they can do is question the point and the purpose of the whole thing.
Authorities don't like. And they say that they won't send our letters if we blab. So I can't really tell you what I'm doing or what's happening, but, well, maybe I wouldn't tell you even if I could. You know, Mum, when I was a nipper, I used to have all the answers to my questions. I'm a grown man now. Oh, you laugh. Grown at 20. Well, the fact of the matter is, I've had to grow up pretty quick these past few months. But I still have questions. Do you still have the answers? Tell me, Mum. Do you have the answer to this?
Before you can call him, how many seas must the water sail before he sleeps?
getting bloody married. Hitched. I tried to talk some sense with him. He just wouldn't listen. I told him he was being a selfish bastard and wasn't thinking of the consequences. I tell you, I hit him one so bloody hard I was annoyed with him. I thought he'd take a swipe back at me, but he didn't. He just stood there and looked at me. I want to know what it feels like to be married before I die. Every man has a right to that, Jack, doesn't he? I would marry Tweed even if I knew it was my last night in the world. Will you be my best man, Jack? Of course I will, you drongo. Do you even have to ask?